Hi, this is Linda with KC Creations by Linda, taking you on a tour of my latest creation. It is called Steampunk. Steampunk is making its way back. It's been gone for about 2.5 years, and it's gradually coming back, and I'm glad because it is fun to look at and to work with. The paper set that I use is from Lunic Art Design, and I'll put a link to her store in the description box. It does have a hardcover. It measures 9 by 6, and it has a 4-inch spine. On the front, we have one of their train contraptions that they build. They're known for steampunk because everything was powered by steam. On the front, there's some lace here, gold lace. We've got gears here, some torn burlap with a little gear, more gears here. Under here is some burlap, and on top is some terracotta sari silk with little metal gears and a clock on the top of it. It has 2 signatures, and it opens up. There's one of their airships. Here is the first signature. It's tied with some cocoa sari silk that I've ripped. It does have a flip. We've got a little pocket here. A little card comes out. And all the cards are backed with another layer of lined cardstock for additional journaling. On here I've put some chains held by brads, and little gears dangle from the ends of the chain. Another card up here, and you can see that the pockets complete the image. All my pockets do. There's a huge clock, a door, little eyelet there, and the thumb pull. And it opens up. And here I cut around the image. You can see there, that is exactly what is under it. We've got some metal gears here held on by big brads. There's a collage. There's one of our steampunk gentlemen. Got a flip going this way, and again I have cut around the pocket, and that is what is underneath. There's another one of their airships. This is looking down on a submarine. And there's a pull-out from the top. It's got 2 metal gears on it through the little metal eyelets, twine. And it flips open. Little pocket here. Steampunk Gentleman, another one of their submarines. We have a pocket here. These little guys. There's their cat. They've got all dressed up. This little owl was just a card that I had, steampunk, that I added. And there's a lady. They were big on goggles. She's got gears in her hair. It's one of the cities they built. Goggles. And a little dog all dressed up in a steampunk hat. Flips open this way. Got an angled pocket. Got some big cards in it. It's another one of their airships. Teapot. And there's a clock, and I put a spinner on it for the hands. Here we have a pocket here, in the center. See how it completes the image of her. Then this big card has a pocket also. And it opens up. You have a little notebook. I believe there is 8 pages double-sided in here, I believe. And you can add more by just sliding this, and it a little faster will open up. And turn the page, and in the center of the signature I have added a journal, and there is 12 pages double-sided, so that gives you 48 surfaces to write on. And I have tied the pages together, and then the pages are under the twine that holds it to the spine, so you can remove it and your pages will still be intact. You can write on there. Here's the other side. This is that beautiful terracotta caramely looking sari silk. We have a flap here. Completes the balloon. I cut it out around the bottom of it, as you can see there. Another one of their houses. There's one of their cats dressed up. And it's got a pull out from this side. Another one of their airships. Flips open, pocket here. There's some gears and a clock, maps, because they were vagabonds. They traveled the world. Then we have a flip here, angled pocket. It has a pull out from the top. Another one of their contraptions. And here I cut out around what's underneath and added a gear over the gear that was there. This is a card I had, steampunk couple. And there's their dog, all dressed up. Little top flip here. It's got an angled pocket. There's one of their, looks like a big fly. The train. Has a pull out from the bottom. Another one of their cities. And down here, this one flips down, and it has a pull out from the top. Looks like a big crow. They have put all kinds of mechanical things on it. And angled pocket. And then in this big pocket, we've got these large cards and a little notebook. There's another airship. There's a clock. And there's their car. Opens up, you've got a little notebook. And then on this side, we've got 2 buttons here held on by brads. Just untwines a little gear on the end there. Flips open. I've cut out around the image again, made a pocket. There's the writing desk. They were very big on writing. Bingo cards. They like to frequent the bingo parlors. And over here, we have a mechanical frog. And he's got a pocket here. There she is with her big hat and her goggles, more clocks, and a bingo card. And then here we have two little pockets. This little owl. And these again are ones that I happen to have laying around. There's two cats ready to go in their steampunk hats. And it has a big pull out from the top. And it swings open, pocket here. I also had this card that I added. Here's their typewriter. I've cut around it here. Clocks and gears. Nice looking steampunk gentleman. Submarine. It swings open this way. Side band. And here I've made an acetate belly band that has a window. There's these cards. More submarines. They're pretty dog. And it opens again. The center of this signature is another one. 12 pages, double-sided. And it is, the pages are again tied together and then tied to the spine, so it's removable also. Opens up. Or sorry, silk is the tie. Got a little pocket here. Cute with his little goggles on his head. Then it flips open. Another pocket. Pocket here. Has a very elaborate headgear there and gears. It swings this way, and I've made a belly band. As you can see here. Cut that out of what's underneath. There's two more couples. And these are cards I had. Big angled pocket here. Here's a steampunk kangaroo. There she is, all decked out. She has mechanical arms and her corset. Another trains, clock. Swings open this way. And again, I've cut out around the engine there. Another airship. Some gears and clocks. And here is belly band that I have made to complete the image. Clocks. And there's the back. Thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate your time. Until next time, stay crafty. Bye-bye.